Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with all of you the stock that is about to go crazy next week and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video right after the intro. Alright, y'all, right off the bat, today was a very interesting day. It was a little iffy this morning in pre-market hours when I was looking at it. And then right out the gates, like as soon as the market opens, it just started running. And then the previous level of support of resistance became support, and then that one caused another push up, followed by another previous level of resistance becoming support, and then it just kept going on afterwards. Again, the trend, the stock is done. The stock market is done playing games like this. This is the part where we go to 4,000. I'm not bearish on the market at all. It was a little iffy this morning, but now it's like no, definitely not bearish. I think 4,000 next week would not be too much to ask. So I will follow up on this one again on Sunday in the afternoon when the futures market opens. But for the stock that is on the thumbnail that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for next week, that stock is BNGO. All right. And BNGO should be kept in your watch list for one simple reason and for one simple reason only. There is on the 4-hour a bullish pennant on the chart that broke out this morning. All right. It broke out at exactly 13 bucks. And for some of y'all who have been watching the stock, this was a very clean, easy breakout. All right. So some of you have been asking about this thing. Again, this is looking pretty good in my opinion. All right. Watch this one for a move all the way up to at least 17 bucks, at most 20 bucks. All right. Watch this one for a long. I am not bearish on this clean breakout. As a short seller, I would never, ever short a bullish pennant, especially ones that look like this. All right, this is a long for me. Okay, so keep this one on your watch list. It's gonna go a lot higher, in my very honest opinion. We have seen this before. We have done this before. This is not something that is too difficult. All right. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. All right, the very first one that we're going to be talking about is IPOE. Somebody mentioned in IPOE that the stock is about to breach $24. For all of y'all who watched this morning's pre-market analysis video, this was one of them. I told y'all to watch this thing for a break, or actually, I think this one was the night before. Yeah, I told y'all to watch this one for a break today of $24. It breached it. The flag on there looks so perfect. It looks so good, and this one is also about to go crazy next week. Watch that one for a retest of the highs near $28 and even beyond that. Okay, I'm not bearish on IPOE whatsoever. All right, now the other stock that one of y'all asked about, somebody asked me to do a follow up on this one, CCIV. And CCIV, this one, I remember one of y'all mentioned there is a cup and handle on the charts, and I completely agree with y'all, and I give y'all a price target of 42 bucks. It didn't get to 42 bucks during market hours, but it got there after hours. Could this thing go higher? I honestly think it could go higher. I'm not bearish on this one as well. It looks like it's about to get into that euphoria phase. It's about to get there. All right, it's not there yet. It looks tempting. Like this is the invitation for for people who haven't been buying in these regions, especially in these regions. When I started first talking about this stock at $25, right? This is an invitation for them to FOMO in and to push the stock all the way up to like probably $55, maybe even 60 bucks, right? If it can get there, I'm pretty sure short sellers will be so happy to see it up there, right? Very quickly, just so that they can short it back down. But in the meantime, it's nice to go long. Like if you're long in this thing, you get just chill, have patience. There may be some turbulence on the side, but again, This thing, I think it's gonna go a lot higher, probably to around 55 bucks. The first price target of $42 has been breached today. All right, so we'll keep this one on your watch list as well in the next week. This one is about to go crazy as well. Now, the other stock that one of y'all asked me to do a recap about to follow up on was Tesla. And Tesla today was not looking too great, especially in pre-market. I warned you guys about a potential fall all the way down to 750. I was very aggressive with that fall. All right, I had a price target of 750, maybe even lower on this day, and it didn't get there. It dipped a little bit, right? It dipped and it got to 785. So there was some money to be made to the short side, but after that, like all of the shorts who still wanted to see that 750 got trapped, and then they got really trapped in the afternoon. This is not looking good for short sellers, honestly. And given the fact that the market has become bullish and the weekly is looking like that, right? Let's go back to the daily. There is a very strong hammer right there. This is not a bearish sign. Short sellers, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful, because if this thing opens higher, like we might continue all the way up again. All right, it's been playing games for so long, just consolidating in this entire region, trapping shorts here and trapping shorts again, right? It's just nasty what it's doing. So be very careful with Tesla for all of you who are trading this stock. All right, now the next one that somebody asked me to do a follow-up on is QS. Let's check out QS for a bit. All right, I left my drawings on here from the last videos. I made a previous video on this one right when we were at $44, and it's been playing games with the longs, right? I hate when stocks do that. Like, you get in, you want this move to happen here, right? Because you like your money fast, right? So you and then you just don't get that. It just goes the opposite way, right? Plays with your feelings and then spikes a week afterwards. So for all of you who held strong to this one is still a hold for me. So keep this one on your watch list. It's gonna go all the way up to it's gonna go all the way up, probably to 70 bucks. Maybe I shouldn't say it that high. 70 bucks, yes. When can it get there? Like within the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even sooner. I'll just draw this thing over here, and then we'll see how fast it gets there. All right. So this one still long. Look at that volume right there. Look at that volume. The pattern is clean. Again, for all of you who have patience, this one is a hold. We're gonna follow up on this one again next week. All right. Now the next one that somebody asked me to do a review on, that one is NNDM. And NNDM, I told y'all that this stock was going to, I remember the title of the video was "This stock is going to double." I released that video at 13 bucks and we've been consolidating ever since. All right. And this is like, I think the third or fourth time I'm doing a follow up on this one. Again, the perspective to be staring at is the weekly or the daily. The weekly doesn't want to load up. All right. So I drew this thing on the weekly to show you that, hey, a dip is coming, and a dip did show up, and now it kind of like showing some strength right here. So best case scenario, it just continues to go sideways before continuing upwards, or it just follows the market and opens up higher and then moves and breaks above these previous levels of resistance right there and move towards the $22 mark next week. All right, I'm not bearish on this thing. If you look at the monthly still looks so good. Just look at the amount of people who are interested in the stock compared to when it was over here. Nobody was like the stock at all, right? And then suddenly we have all of this money piling in. So keep this one on your watches for sure. I'm still long on it, still bullish on the stock. All right, so that is the end of the video. Do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if all of this is new to you, if you're brand new to the market and would like to get started, I left some step by step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to have all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 4 free stock after signing up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns in patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video tomorrow in the afternoon, all right? Today was fun. Hopefully, y'all made some money in the stock market and enjoy the outro.